just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Clark Schmidt.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Fouled off. He was late.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. To first.
Got him.
1 up, 1 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Schmidt, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. 1 down, base is empty. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Check swing, called strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 on, 1 out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Outside low. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Henderson on third. Westberg over at second. Rutschman at first. 1 gone. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one the other way. Volpe. 1 at second. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And
Two
another
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. And he's out on the tag.
Out.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Batting second, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that
Off
one
the
is
plate, ball
inside. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final
ball
year in
two.
high school, he hit just 1 home run. And there's a
Ball
ball.
3.
1 out, base is empty.
3 balls, no strikes.
Next
Hey.
offer in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And a base hit up the middle.
Batting third, the right fielder,
So a man at first. Here comes Aaron Judge. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Now a
That's the
snap
ball.
throw to first. And he gets
Hey.
back in. Ball to strike. Just missed.
Outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Hey.
Swing and a
2.
miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Morton to throw over. Tag
Right
and
there.
Bellinger is
Take it.
out. They picked him off. Outside. Counts full, 3-2. 2 out, space is empty. Judge rips that one. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swung on, belted. That's back. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1
Inside,
there.
ball 1.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
of the
for the
second.
Orioles,
And into
the
the box for
left fielder,
Baltimore, Ramon Laureano. Schmidt back to work. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Heston Kjerstad stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Bunting for a hit. Chisholm. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
Ryan Mountcastle, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings through that one for strike two. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Laureano stands at third with one gone in the inning. And down on strikes. 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Tying run in scoring position, and Laureano in scoring position. And another ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
I got 3-0.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike one.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Ramon Urias. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Move to first, and he's back standing. Righty delivers.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Swing and a ball popped up. Volpe has this one sized up. And that's the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up as the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. Mullins makes the grab. 1 down. Ben Reece stepping in now for the Yankees.
Right.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Misses inside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it is 2-1. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back for more from the Bronx. Top half of the third inning. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Wide throw, and it gets away. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That's down and in.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
O'Hearn in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He muscles that one out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 4-1. Here's Ramon Laureano. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
Now pitching
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Yerry De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
No, that's low.
Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Number 7, Jackson Holliday.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1. In the air out towards right center. Grisham trying to get there. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Mullins, the next to hit, takes outside. Inside. And the count now 2-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Kerstead leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. What a stop. Throws from his knees. There's one. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Oh, that fastball drilled him. Digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 2 outs. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's too low. And it's 3-0. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
The third base.
Jordan Westburg will hit next.
Westburg.
A walk, and he's also singled. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
That one misses, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases loaded, 2 down. That one well upstairs. 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe.
That one ripped left field, and it bangs off the foul pole. That's a grand slam. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 9-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
The next offering misses. And the count's even at 2. That one inside. Look out. And that's ball 4.
Just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. O'Hearn now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball.
An offensive explosion this inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a base hit. Around second is Rutschman. Throw into third. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder,
Laureano comes up to hit.
Laureano.
And first offering is fouled off. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad, delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Laureano on at second with 2 down. And takes low for ball 1. And there's a ball. Chop to third. Jazz tosses to first, and the inning is over. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kjerstad makes his way towards it, hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Back foot slider struck him out. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Throw sails over his head at first.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here is Aaron Judge. That one blasted deep to right. And that's going to bang against the wall. Bellinger is in to score. And it's 11-2. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Goldie stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grips 1 to right, and foul ball. That one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around.
Oh, the throw is over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Mullins.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. And they tag him out.
Brug, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good.
Damn.
And that's downstairs and outside.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you.
Now pitching for the
Colton Brewer into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to...
There goes the runner. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Mullins stands at second with 2 gone. That's down and in.
That's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
I say it went. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate, a game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. To third. Fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. And it's now 12-2. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball is outside. 2 on 2 outs. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one inside. 2-2.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On to O'Hearn. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Stanton.
Baker, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. Got him. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Ben Reece late on that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 12-2 as the Orioles